Let's try baked goods from JP Makes and Bakes in Detroit, Michigan. Cream cheese bebinka. It has cream cheese and buttered sugar. You definitely taste the cream cheese part. I kind of wish there's a little bit more cream cheese. However, the bake is very moisturized. You can taste the buttered sugar. It's nice and crunchy. Basically, it's a vanilla cake loaf with some cream cheese and sugar. I'll give this a 6 out of 10. Blueberry bebinka. Unfortunately, all of the blueberries have dropped down to the bottom. It would have been better if they were incorporated all throughout the bake. The blueberries make the bottom part a lot more moisturized than the top part, so the top part is a little on the drier side. However, it is still very nice and fluffy. I'll give this one a 6 out of 10. Pan de coco. Delicious. Shredded coconut, saturated in a lovely sweet syrup around a nice fluffy roll. I think there's some vanilla bean within the syrup itself around the coconut. See little flecks of black dots, which makes me think it's vanilla bean. I really like this a lot. It reminds me of something I'd get back in South Africa. I'll give this a 10 out of 10. This is called ensamiada. This has cheddar cheese and buttered sugar on top. It just tastes like a sugared, slightly cheesy roll. I don't feel like there's much oomph to it, so I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 10. If they could up the levels of cheese in there, that would be a lot better. The roll itself is very tasty. It's just a little bland. Sucre pan de croissant. It's basically an ube filled croissant. It looks beautiful. You can definitely taste the ube within the croissant. I feel like the croissant could be worked on just a little bit to get more lamination, but it is still delicious, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Ube brownie. Exactly what you expect. It has a lovely ube flavor, and the density of the brownie is still very moisturized and not claggy or stodgy. It's quite a lovely brownie, I would say. Maybe a little sprinkle of salt would have been nice on top, just to break away a little bit of the sweetness, but it is delicious. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. Lunka jackfruit cookie. It has a slight artificial jackfruit flavor. However, it's still very, very delicious, and of course jackfruit is quite unique flavor too. 7.5 out of 10 because the cookie is baked really well. Ube cookie. This cookie is also very well baked. However, I'm not getting a lot of ube flavor. It just tastes like a regular sugar cookie to me. I'll give this a 5.5 out of 10. Ube roll. I noticed I got a lot of ube stuff. I did ask them for their most popular items, and this is what I got. So I have a lot of ube flavored stuff. I was a little worried this was going to be dry, but it's not dry. It's very nicely baked. It has a very nice light and fluffy dough. However, I would have liked a lot more filling. I know it's not a saucy bake. A little more filling would have gone a long way. It still tastes the ube flavor, and it's actually still very tasty. Just a little extra sauce would have sent it to maybe like a 10, so I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. Some of the bakes are more on the simple side, not so punchy with flavors. They're still baked very well. And all of this cost $39.98 plus a drink. I think that price is very fair for how many things you can get. I'm very glad I got to try JP Makes and Bakes.